spend time learning and understanding social media would take longer than we actually have allocated for today. So hopefully the overview that I give you, let's send you away with some tips and ideas of how to improve your social media presence. I'd like to start with linking your social media with with brand awareness. So you want to be able to be recognised on your social media presence, and then obviously when people come to the markets, see your logo on the ones place and then recognise you when they come through to the markets on the Sunday. So your signage and presentation is important for you to be found easily within the market. With nearly 6,000 visitors each Sunday to the markets, there's a great opportunity for you to strengthen your relationship with your loyal customers you already have, as well as build new relationships through social media. I think the key message for this is that you need to link your branding on social media with what you do at the markets and in your other marketing collateral. Now, recently, Adelaide Farmers Markets completed a survey of their customers and came up with an insight into their typical customer, which you can see on the screen. Although the average age is 26 to 35, they found that the 36 to 55-year-old age gap is the one that's increasing at the moment. So it gives you another opportunity to build your awareness with a different group of people. The visitors are looking for fresh seasonal products and like to buy South Australian, which is why they come to see you. On average, they spend between $51 and $100 each time they come to the market. So the opportunities for you to grow your market share. Social media can help you with this by allowing you to share your stories, promote your products, keep your followers up to date, and provide a convenient way of transacting with them. It's a chance to increase your share of the spend of the 6,000 customers that come through the markets. There's a variety of social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. Today I'm going to focus on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but you're welcome to do your own research and find out what other companies and businesses like your own are doing on those platforms. See what their followers look like. Are they the same kind of followers that you would like to follow you on these platforms as well? Now, Facebook is the most popular social network and has the largest regular users out of all the different social media platforms. It's a great place to start your social media, as it has the largest reach of all of them, given the sheer numbers of members. The aim would be to build your brand awareness, link your business on Facebook with the markets that you're trying to target, and increase, if you have a website, the traffic to your website from your social media. When doing this, you don't want to be seen as salesy, always pushing your product and just being about the sale. So we like to use what we call the 80-20 rule. 80% of your posts are to inform, educate, or entertain. So tell people about your products, how you grew them, how you made them, your stories, and then 20% of your posts from a direct promotion about your brand and your products. Or you can look at the rule of thirds. 1/3 about your stories, 1/3 about personal interaction with your followers, and then 1/3 to promote your products. When to post is a bit hit and miss, so you'll need to do trial and error until you find which ones work best for you. Facebook is a great place to start if you haven't already got one. Making the page is relatively easy. All you need to do is go to create a page, and then you can pick local business or company or product, depending on what one you'd like to use. Fill in the page name and your URL, which is your unique code. So you'd like Hood Sweeney's is obviously Facebook/Hood Sweeney, and then add in your profile picture and your cover photo. It gives you the opportunity to complete lots of information about your business, talk about yourself, how you started, ways that they can contact you, your opening times, and also remember that your cover photo is generally the first big visual that the followers will see about your brand. So pick something that will resonate with them. I chose the picture of our building because I wanted to convey the size of Hood Sweeney, that it's not just a small local firm, that we have a substantial amount of knowledge and skill in the business to share with South Australians. Once you're set up and ready to go, you can start posting. But what to post? So there's different kinds of postings. So your text posts is just simple text, no picture, no links. There is a new feature on Facebook called polls, so that's a great way of using the text post to ask questions and get engagement from your followers. So you could ask whether they prefer one product over another, and you can get some insights from them as well. Then a photo post. Having a photo significantly boosts the number of likes and shares that you will get from your post, and as you can see, it's a great way of showcasing the products that you produce. Short videos are also really great. For most people, as they're scrolling through their Facebook page, the videos start automatically, so it's a great way of capturing their attention. You can go up to 60 seconds, but normally 30 seconds is enough. You can also do live video, so if you're at the markets, you can post live videos interacting with the followers, with other store holders at the market, and gives you a chance to also tag in and mention Adelaide Farmers Market and any of the other store holders that you're working with. By tagging, you then increase the number of people that will see your posts, because the people that are following that particular tag will see it also. And then a great one is linked content. So that's when you put in a website address into the post. So if you have a website, you can then put some comment in, and then there's a link that they can go to your website and have a look more depth at the products and information that you have. It's a great way of building traffic to your website. If you're doing a promotion or you've got something that you want to stay at the top of your page, you can do what they call a pin post. So every time you do a new post on Facebook, it pushes the older posts further down the page. If you pin it, it will stay at the top. So if you've got a promotion for the month or something that you want to last for longer than just the day or the week, then you can pin it at the top. So just remember, photos and videos are a great way to interact, as are the new polls that are happening on Facebook. Gives you a chance to learn more about your followers and what they're looking for. So you've got your page set up, you're posting, you want to increase your likes and follows. This is easily done through other channels as well. So if you have an email footer or you have a website, you can add the icons for the social media platforms that you're on at the bottom, and then it gives people a chance just to tap on them and takes them straight to your Facebook page or Instagram page, and then they can follow you from there. If you make it easy, they're more likely to do it. Also, I would recommend that you do a monthly audit of your social media, so check that you've got rid of any old or outdated content. If you're posting, one of the great things about Facebook is that it has an ability to boost a post. It's relatively cheap and cost effective. So it's as simple as, once you've made the post, you will see on your page the boost post button, blue button down the bottom. This gives you the opportunity to target people that you would like to see your post. It gives you the chance to pick your budget. It will give you the opportunity to see roughly how many people will see the post, and you can choose your target audience. One of Elaine's great tips was doing friends of your followers. So because they're already friends, they will generally have things in common. One might be wanting to buy a local product, so that will help build your awareness that way as well. It's a great way to send traffic to your website if you put a link in the post to take traffic to your website. So down the bottom you can see the orange bar. It has 11,440 people were reached with the post. 9,670 came through the boosting. The other was organic, so the people that were already following you saw that post. The targeting is great because you can choose by age, region, interest, education, a whole range of things. But to set it up, you will need to put in a credit card and set that up in your billing section of your Facebook page. Then you can check how you've been going. You can see how many likes, how many people you've reached, and what kind of engagement you've got. You can also see, it gives you an idea of which posts are working best for you and getting the most engagement, and then you can obviously look at doing more posts along those lines. The other trick is also to look at what your competitors are doing, see what kind of engagement they're getting, and see if there's any ideas you can use for yourself as well. When you're thinking about what to post, what might seem boring to you may not be boring to your customers. They might want to know about planting your seedlings, picking crops, packing the produce, anything interesting that's been going on behind the scenes. You could do a short video, as well as obviously your photos and update. So Facebook, summing up, Facebook has the biggest audience and it's a great place to start. It's free to set up, has cost-effective advertising, and gives you great insights for planning your posts moving forward. Instagram. Instagram basically is all about the photo. So with the produce that you make, it'd be easy for you to find great photos, whether it be at the market or just behind the scenes when you're growing, when you're producing, and then use those to drive awareness of both your brand and traffic to your website. It's relatively easy to set up, but unlike Facebook, you can't do it on the computer, you have to do it on your mobile phone. And then like with Facebook, I would suggest that you have your name the same as Facebook. It'll make it easier for people to find you on both platforms. I recently had one where we've got a client we're working with. Their one name on Instagram was nice and easy. I went to look for them on Facebook and it was completely different and I couldn't find them. So it does make it difficult. It gives you a short section for your bio, your URL, which will be your website. So if people want to find out more about you, they can click on your bio and then click on the link, which will take them to your website. If you happen to do a promotion and they need to go to a different page, you need to go into your Instagram account and change the link in the bio to the page that you want them to go to, and then remember to put it back once the promotion's finished. Once you've set up your page, you need to start following people. The easiest way is to start with Adelaide Farmers Market and see who they are following, and there might be other influencers on Instagram that you already know. One of the most important things about Instagram is the hashtags. So you could make your business name a hashtag as well, so it's easy. Again, it's easy for people to search for you. So I've thought about like local produce, Sunday markets. The other one is if you South Australian, you can do I Choose SA, and then the people that follow Brand SA that follow I Choose SA will get to see you as well. Really important is if you build a catalogue, so whether it's a note in your phone or on a piece of paper, the hashtags that you use so you don't have to remember them every time. There's some great apps as well for Instagram, Boomerang, which it's a short video that goes backwards and forwards. So if I was turning a page, I could take the video like that and then the boomerang would make it go backwards and forwards. There's also hyperlapse, which you take a video and you can say take 60 seconds and you can speed it up so it happens in 30 seconds. And also repost. So repost allows you to then post a Instagram post that somebody else has posted. So if Adelaide Farmers Market posts with just gluten free in there and they tag you, you'll get a mention, and then you can use repost to post it out again. Instead of having to find the content again, you can just repost, and it'll just get a little symbol down the bottom like this one here that says repost, and so it lets other people know that it's not your post but you're reposting somebody else's content, which is great if you'll get mentioned. Like Facebook, Instagram also has adverts. You will need a Facebook page to be able to do it, so you just link the two together and then you can share your post and again boost it up so it will be seen by more people. It will come up if you look through your Instagram post as sponsored content. You can choose whether it be a photo, your video, or what they call a carousel, so you might have a range of different pictures that people scroll through. And then there's an action button at the bottom to take you to the website or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. With the creation, Instagram wants a bit more information out of you than Facebook, so what your objective is, whether you're looking at brand awareness or whether you're wanting to drive traffic to your website, because that will then help you set whether you want your budget to be by engagement, so the number of people that see it, the number of people that like it versus per impression, which is the number of people that see it. And then you can set the period of time, whether you want it for a day, go hard on the day, or if you want it sent for a week, in the lead up to a market or something like that. The other thing with Instagram is their photos are square. If you have an iPhone, there's an easy way to do it because there's a setting on your phone that says square. That means you'll make sure everything is in the photo and nothing's chopped off on the edge. The great thing with most of the social media platforms is you get some really good tracking and insight. So with Instagram, each post that you put up will give you how many likes, any comments, and how many actions. So on this post that I did, you can see we had 28 likes, 1 comment, and 1 person went to the website, and 132 people will reach. 13% of those weren't following us. So that gives you the chance to see that there's people that haven't heard of you before that have now seen your post. So that helps build your brand awareness. So here's just some examples of some Instagram posts, and you can see the hashtags that they've put in there. There's also some mentions. So again, if they mention Adelaide Farmers Market, then Elaine could use the repost and post it out again during the day. So the key part for Instagram is knowing your hashtags, taking your square photos and using mentions to help build your brand awareness. Also, you can look at other people's Instagram posts for some ideas. It doesn't have to be another producer or another market. There's other people doing from different industries that are doing some fun, exciting things that you might get inspiration from. It helps build your brand personality. For Hood-Sweeney, besides obviously promoting our services and some fun, I also do some Friday inspiration, so whether it's fry yay, or I think I did one with a measuring stick and about not comparing yourself to other people. That just adds to the personality of your brand. Twitter. The main difference obviously between Twitter and the others is you've only got 280 characters to play with versus the other social media where you can have make paragraphs if you wanted to. The setup is basically the same as Instagram. You're downloading the app, make the same username, bio, your website address. I'd suggest your logo again as your photo, and then start following people. Like Instagram, you can search your hashtags to find your local markets and that sort of thing. How often you post is up to you, but given the speed of which people tweet, it's probably something you have to do more regularly than say Facebook or Instagram. And it's a great way of promoting like on the day of the market. So if you've got a last minute special and there's people in the area, then you can tweet it out so anybody follows you will see the tweet and hopefully come to your stall for your promotion. It's a great way of sharing your new products, news tips, and again third-party content. So if you can mention using the @ symbol other markets, Adelaide Farmers Market or other store holders. Hashtags are important again. Like all of them, you get the likes, reach and engagement. So on this one you can see it's down the bottom with your 2 retweets and your 7 likes, and you can see that Callum's mentioned Channel 7 and Adam, and use the hashtag SA Weekender. I think Twitter's a great way of linking paddock to plate, so for your produce from the growth stage to taking it to the market to sell. And as you can see here, Aqaba Hotel tagged in Rhodes free range eggs, which is great for them because Aqaba Hotel has over 4,500 followers, so now those followers got to see Rhodes free range eggs, and then if that was you, you could retweet, you could comment, and then more people get to see it more often. You could always think about a social media management platform. So there's different platforms out there that allow you to look at one screen with all your different social media on there. So they have what they call streams, so you can see all your Facebook, Twitter or Instagram posts on the one place, and it also allows you to schedule them. So you might sit down on a Sunday night, plan out what you're going to put on social media, and then you can just schedule them to post at the different times during the week, and then you don't have to think about it again, and it will do it automatically for you. It's really good if there's more than one person managing the social media, so everybody can get a different login, and then they can go through the central post and do it for you. They're generally subscription based, so you pay either an annual fee or a per month fee, depending on what level you want the subscription to be. So if I haven't overwhelmed you or scared you away from social media, I've got some tips for you. So I think the first part is about getting to know your audience, where they spend time, which platforms they're on, leverage from collaborators. Make sure you're easy to find by having the same name across all your platforms. Hyperlinks to your social media from your emails and from your website. And then expect to spend around 15 to 30 minutes on your preparing your social media, a management tool if you need it. Remember that you're connecting with people, so have your brand have a bit of a personality. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be war and peace. You're all passionate about what you do. You work hard, so share that passion on social media and it will come through, and that will help build the followers that you have. Do something nice for the people that do follow you. Give them a reason to come and see you at the markets. Offer them special products or a special promotion that only people that follow you on the social media platforms would have seen. Make sure to direct your social media websites, links to your website. Help drive your traffic to the website, where they can obviously get more detail and learn more about you. Think about the boosting your social media posts and advertising. It's relatively cost efficient. You can boost a post for $30 and have 3,000 people see it, depending on the audience that you pick. And tracking your performance so that you know what's working for you and what isn't. But most of all, you need to be consistent, and it will take time. It will help you grow your brand awareness. At Hood Sweeney, when I first started, we didn't have a Facebook page, we just had LinkedIn and Twitter, and nothing much was happening with it. Since then, we've grown the social media posts to take 545 people use social media to get to our website in 2015. Last year, it was 6,864. So it can work, but you do need to be consistent and put some time in. We'd like to thank you for coming today. Hope you got some tips and gained some knowledge about social media. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.